There we go. I'm sorry. Not the. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's right. I need to. Let me see, because I don't. Oh, I do need those gauges, don't I? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. So, I'm thinking their gauges are here.
Yeah, no. So just like I would just sit normal and then just push the enter key. There you go. And that way, if you want to look over the cowling and stuff like that, you can.
Okay, my track IR is much more sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I think I'm getting outside of the zone here, am I?
Yeah. The camera's right there, so
yeah, I think
it's real sensitive.
You're taller than me,
yeah.
So I think that's why it's set. It's angled at your height.
Right.
I think that's obviously okay. All right, this is Sedona, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Try it again.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay. All right.
Let me bring you up just a little bit there. There you go. Parking brakes right here. Go ahead and take that off.
All right. That's so funny when you hit the parking brake, the truck shook. Okay, we've got.
We got it thinned out a little bit for the altitude. We're rolling a little bit.
Yeah, which one's our throttle here?
Oh, this one. Yeah, so you got throttle and mixture. I think wind's calm, so any active you want to go to. You got your map view right here. I'll zoom in a little bit for you.
Familiarize myself a little bit. Overshot that a little bit. This takes some getting used to here.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Just watch your low idle on, watch your foul plugs. A2A, you know.
I'm so used to my system.
Everyone
This is a little different, yeah.
No one can go from one to the other, you know, unless it's like some commercial grade that is the exact same thing. That's the one thing you know. And pilots are even worse because they're so used to a real plane that they don't have that feel back. So at least simmers have an understanding a little bit more about what to expect out of the controls and stuff.
Right.
Lock the door.
Oh, is that open?
Yeah, so it didn't fog up, you know.
Oh, I see.
One of those things where the door would be cracked, you just gotta close it and lock it.
Should I backtrack, or we should be pretty much good?
Yeah, with this kind of plane. The brakes are also a little weak. They've been worn.
All right, you got the strobes, right?
Right over there. Your yellow toggle. Yep.
There we go.
And
landing
green
lights.
one's green.
Okay, you got the flaps for me already. Oh, they were all the way down, weren't they?
Yeah. Forgot to put them up after the person landed.
So should we go one? Or you think we're good?
Yeah. Good here. We just do one
aircraft?
I don't. Oh man, you know,
That's a tough
tough
question.
one,
I know.
Yeah, there's a limited amount of companies out there that I find to be my favorite.
Obviously, A2A is one of them.
A2A is a huge one, and but I mean the Aerosoft Twin Otter is great for that, and then also the PMDG. I've just gone up to their Jetstream. I haven't got up into the bigger planes, and I love what and to hear there's a chance that they're going to revisit that, to bring that up when they're going into this new platform. It's really nice to hear.
I have to honestly say you are living the dream.
It's nice, It's kind of nice, like when you're here by yourself, and let's say you're in the room, and you come out and you come back to the sim, and then when you're done with the flight, when the doors are closed, it's all dark out, you have this feeling of like going from from a plane to the house of the plane and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And,
I mean, at this point, the only thing you need is just strap a monitor on this window, strap one on that window,
right.
And that's pretty much good to go.
Yeah. Your dotted lines here would be for your runway, so to give you an idea of where you're at. Yeah, they've done a really good job with Marshall, Sedona here, or Orbits.
And this is the Flight 1750, is that correct?
Yeah, for the prepared version.
That's awesome. How did you get it just to show on this screen? Is this just a typical screen?
Yep, so it's a 10-inch touchscreen. So, if you want to sit there and do anything, do all that. But basically just undock the window, drag it over, and when you go full screen, it does it.
And what does something like that go for?
That was
the
a
touchscreen.
Great price. There's some about $270, and I used to have the VR Insight GPS, which just was the basic,
Right, I'm familiar with that one, the GTN.
500 or whatever, which is using default. So
right.
Here you got this, for half the price, you got a way better GPS and the ability to make that anything for a, just watch your airspeed, you get a little on that.
Yeah, now.
You got your FMS, A2A's old bomber for the C1 autopilot, even where you can just touch the toggles and the knob. So it's a multifunctional GPS screen as opposed to just one thing.
I'm gonna cut the line here.
Exactly.
The shaking truck that just makes it all the better.
Yeah.
That's great. I was thinking you could buy these little hydraulic pumps that you put on the wheels like these guys do with these lowrider cars. And actually just have the truck bouncing and shaking as you fly.
Right. Yeah, it's nice when it's like blowing 30 out and you get just crazy turbulence. What's he doing here?
I saw that.
Yeah, no. Because it's natural. It's not scripted or anything like that. So you really get those weird gusts of wind and stuff. Like someone shaking it.
Oh, they're doing that on purpose.
Yeah. You can feel that, but sitting there and when the wind does it, it's random.
Watch my angle of attack here.
You're doing fine. Let's see if I can find out if we got the field elevation is here. Let's find out.
What was it, 4,000?
4830.
4,830.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do all the frequencies there.
So it's kind of a funky angle of attack here.
Yeah.
Just the CH.
Yes.
I've never had experience with a CH yoke before. I actually really like the feel of it. It's not bad.
What do you normally fly?
I have the Virtual Fly Yoko. It's the one that
500.
we have set up in there.
Okay.
To put my head down and see my airspeed. Yeah, I'm really high.
You're doing fine. Nice thing, you're high but you're slow, you know?
Right. Just kind of letting the down direction take me over here. A little off the center here.
It's sloppy, don't it?
Oh my goodness, it's and there's a crosswind here. I'm kind of
I noticed that, and when I did the demo video, I didn't do a walk around on the plane, and I had a bad missing elevator bolt or something. So I was always having to. So like in the video I did, I'm trying to control that.
Ouch.
We did a nose wheel landing, just barely, but yeah, I'm sitting there fighting a crosswind and not having a surface control. Oh yeah, this is great.
Oh, whoa! I thought I was down. I wasn't. You know, this is funny. This is the biggest challenge I've had in a long time flying it this way.
Yeah.
I am like way out of my comfort zone here. This is great. Let's see, let's try to get on that center line. I have to say, this is about as close to the real thing I've ever flown. I've flown a few simulators. I've definitely flown one of the Redbirds before, the non-motion simulators.
Right.
And I got to be honest with you have them beat. I mean, because with them you're using much smaller screens, and you don't have a proper sort of panel setup the way you have here.
Right.
I mean, this feels far more realistic than that, to be quite honest. With the only exception of simply not having the side screens, but other than that, I mean, this is incredible. You get so used to flying with your own setup for so long, and you get caught in your comfort zone.
Right.
That once you fly in something different, it's like, wow, I'm nowhere near as good as I thought I was.
I haven't dialed in. I'm all over the place too. You know, it's like you really got to focus.
Now, I wouldn't so dare ask what all of this cost to put it together, the van and everything, but what I will ask is from beginning to end, from the minute you buy the truck and the minute you decide you're going to create a simulator, how long did that entire process take?
It took me about a month, over a month, and it was about 8 full days to build everything out in here. I had everything either ordered or owned, so it was just a matter of moving everything from a house into the truck, with the exception of, like, let's say the carpet and the vinyl and stuff like that, you know, having to rebuild stuff like that, because that was all built for here. So it was this was easy because I already had the panel to just mock up and make another one really quick, and then just move the modules over, plug those in. The box was already built, and stuff like that. So it was about 8 days over a month to do.
That's actually pretty quick.
Yeah, it was. I was working fast. You know, I painted the outside fuselage. I think it's like 4 different colors in one day. But since I didn't prime the wood, we just soaked it right in and things like that. While that was drying, then I'll go back to doing something else and whatnot.
Wow, this really takes some getting used to. This is incredible. Well, I have to honestly say, Nathan, I'm very envious of you. I wish I could have one of these because I don't think I'd ever get out. You've got a crew rest there, you've got a fridge, plenty of beer. Yeah. There's no reason to ever leave this truck.
There's pretty much. But I'm going to say I'm pretty envious of you. You wear that head tracker and look good in it. I know I look like a dork in it, so kudos to you.
Perfect. Thank you.